almost all of you know me already. I'm Anna. I recently came out as gender fluid this summer, which has been a really beautiful and spiritual journey for me. At the same time, this is a really scary time to exist as a queer and genderqueer person, especially in this town where the mayor is calling for a proposed drag ban. So I wrote this poem because I wanted to share a little bit of my truth with you all. It's called Transcendance. I'm afraid. Every day I am afraid. It's the way I'm shining a light on a part of me that the rest of the world can't seem to see, doesn't want to look at. It's as if they're afraid to look that this truth might illuminate their truths too, and more damningly, their lies. So every day it's she, her, man, woman, girl, girl, girl. And yes, sometimes a piece of me is woman, but now see, the truth is more complex. I am many and more than this box called girl. And why pretend the world is static when it's in constant motion? Why dam the river? Pretend water wasn't made to move. See, it's the staticity that gets me, it's the box. They tell you before you even breathe your first breath, wail your first indignant cry, they tell you what you are. Check the box, girl or boy. And they keep telling you, reminding you, pink, blue, dolls, trains, you're too loud, boys don't cry. You don't even hear it anymore by the time you're old enough to wonder who you might become. Is it any wonder then that we hold ourselves so still? It's hard to insist you're a river when they told you you're a dam, when they keep telling you she, her, woman, man, girl, girl, girl. And you have friends who are boys who were told they were girls. You have friends who were told they were boys, told they were girls, and now they're somewhere in between, and it's beautiful to see them free. And for me, the she, the he, the even in between, for me, it's still a damming, and I am a wild, changing river. I am more than these walls that hold me. I am afraid, and I must be free. I must insist. I am a river. It was the summer when I pushed open these fragile walls, when my wet wings met the warm sun, fanned slowly in the open, wondering what I had become. Where once I lived in a box, suddenly the world unfurled before me, begging me to become, to change, to explore, to transform. And so I fly. Each day is a becoming. I dance with girl, kiss my boy. I taste the in-between and I break open the dams. My flow finds new places. I am a fairy creature, an alien, sometimes human, sometimes merman. I am a raven, a great old juniper, a prickly pear cactus, but mostly I am water. Water in this desert. Mostly I am flow. I am ever becoming. Mostly I am monsoons and rainbows. But so many of us feel alone in this static this world that refuses to see us. We can't find ourselves reflected in the bigger picture, don't feel seen or loved by the stories the news tells, by the stories our churches tell, the stories we tell each other when we suffer in those stories, when we die in those stories, when we don't exist at all. We can be surrounded by people yet feel completely alone. We can find ourselves invisible, static. And sometimes I feel alone. Sometimes all I can hear is she, her, ma'am. Sometimes still I forget I am water and I become the dam. Sometimes I can't seem to see what the world doesn't want me to look at. I am afraid to look. I am afraid to be true. I am terrified to become myself. And then I remember to breathe, to dance. I remember what the trees have taught me, that I am not alone. I was never alone, for our bodies are mostly water. And the land and the wise ones remind us that water flows through us all. Water is life, and I choose to live. So long as water flows through your veins, you are not alone. We are not alone. We were never alone, no matter the stories they told us, no matter how many times they tried to dam our rivers. And this is a poem about joy. How grateful I feel to be alive, to find freedom, to be and become fluid. This is a poem about transformation. I am a butterfly, emerging from a cocoon every day, fresh wings, each flutter, a discovery who I was, flowing into who I am, flowing into who I may become. It is a gift. Freedom earned through the bravery of every being before me who said, this is who I am. This is how I love who I am. This is how I become free. It is a gift from Marsha P. Johnson, Audre Lorde, Peter Von Lane, and so many queer ancestors unnamed, but fighters, lovers, livers. It is a gift from the living beings, the people who showed me how to be free, who say, this is who I am. This is how I love who I am. This is how I become free. They told me I could be whoever I was, whoever I am, and the really special ones just listened, nodded, and said, I see you, and you are true. So yes, there is fear. And yes, there is love. There is fierce determination. I live free to honor those who live free before me, even when we knew, even when we know what the consequences may be. This is love. This is life. This is freedom. I choose living over hiding. I choose freedom over fear, free so the next may live even freer. This is our gift. This is our resistance as we heal together, as we emerge together. We let our wings dry together, spread our wings high together, and fly to new places every day. We sing, this is who we are. This is how we love who we are. This is how we become free for ourselves and for you, for your truth, for your love, for your freedom too. We transcend.